What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and I have got to talk about that state of play that we got yesterday as of this recording. That was one of, if not the best state of play that PlayStation has ever done, in my opinion, or at least in a long time. But a lot of good announcements, but I mainly got to talk about the PlayStation fanboys. I called out some Nintendo fans last week in regards to the partner direct and why I think, while yes, it's not a mainline direct, I think this direct is still important, showing that the Switch 2 is going to have full third party support, and also the games are going to be on par with the Xbox and PlayStation counterparts. So that's besides the point. Let's move over to PlayStation. Are PlayStation fanboys like the most toxic fan base in gaming? Uh, Maybe not. Every fan base has their toxicity, but and it's been a while. I have kind of just kind of looked in, from the window on the gaming, because generally speaking, I would say that the console warring and the fanboying stuff has pretty much cooled off ever since Xbox went full third party. And let's face it, the PlayStation this generation hasn't had a lot of first party exclusives. Um, so this is what kind of blows my mind with the mentality of some of these fanboys that I've seen on Twitter the last day or so after that state of play, because we saw the God of War, 1, 2, and 3 trilogy remake is coming. That's probably not coming until the PS6. Let's be honest. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty ambitious remake. We know nothing of it, but I would imagine it's gonna be like the combat from God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, kind of over the shoulder style combat that we're used to with God of War, and let's face it, like every PlayStation exclusive out there, it's all Anyways, and then we also got the new God of War game as well. The 2D like Metroidvania esque style game. I purchased it. I've played probably about 30 minutes. I got to like maybe like the first save point or whatever. So far so good. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna have to dive in it to a little bit more to form a bigger opinion on it. The art style I'm not loving at the moment, but that's besides the point. I think it's awesome when developers take take risks like this and do something that's not normal for that particular IP. Like it's blown my mind that like Microsoft and Xbox have not made more Halo games, that we only ever get the first party Halo, or the first person Halo games. Yeah, we got the RTS Halo Wars game, but like there's so many like other opportunities that they could take with the Halo franchise, and give us some different genre of games with Halo. But yeah, we get this awesome state of play, like again, one of the best in years. So many great games got announced. Shadow drop of that God of War game, by the way, and people are just bitching online, and I don't get it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If you don't like a 2D God of War game or 2D games in general, I get it. I know that the market is kind of saturated right now with Metroidvanias. We just got Hollow Knight last year. That was the big one. So I know it's a lot of games are in that genre right now. So I totally get it. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But don't go online and complain about not having games to play, and then PlayStation comes out and says, "Hey, we've got this God of War remake in the works. It's gonna be a while before it comes out, but hey, Shadow Drop, brand new God of War game that's different." I think it's really cool, and people just want to bitch and complain online about it, saying it looks like a mobile game, and this and that. I put this on Twitter, but if whenever somebody argues with me online or complains or grifts, I am going to demand receipts. And what I mean by that is I'm going to demand them show me a screenshot of wherever they play on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. I need to see a screenshot of the recent games they've played and how many hours they have put into it. Because I am so sick and tired of these PlayStation ball and gun gamers that only want their 3D action, God of War or Last of Us or shooty shoot video game, and anytime a developer does something different, or I'm not gonna say unique because I don't necessarily see this game as unique right now. I haven't really dove into it deep, but it's it looks like every other kind of 2D action game, in my opinion. But yeah, developers give us something different while we wait for the main stuff that you want. And it's still not enough. And there's never anything to play. And let's face it, like I said before, PlayStation has not had a great first party lineup since the PlayStation 5 came out. It's like I joked about it in the Nintendo video, but I said in the first 7 months with the Switch 2, Nintendo has had more first party exclusives than PlayStation has had the entire generation. That's probably not accurate. Maybe there's a game or two off there, but it's not a lot, and that's not an unreasonable statement to make. So I think we should just be grateful. I don't condone bullying online at all, but like I said, I have left PlayStation gamers alone. I have not talked trash about PlayStation in probably a few years. I ended up getting a PlayStation. I've always gamed on PlayStation, but I ended up getting a PlayStation 5 a few years ago, got Spider-Man 2, all that stuff, and loved it ever since. So I've left PlayStation fanboys alone, but maybe it's time they get humbled and bullied just a little bit. And again, show me your receipts. Show me what you play, because I don't believe that you are a real gamer. I think you're a fake gamer, a ball and gun gamer. And a ball and gun phrase, that's for any game that has like a ball, like a sports game, or a gun game like Call of Duty or something like that. So I want to get that off my chest because it's just annoying, and I think that maybe the PlayStation fanboys are probably the worst fan base in gaming. It's never good enough for them. They're always the best, but they never want to try new things that isn't the third person sad dad core video game that they're used to. So got to get that off my chest. I thought it was hilarious, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Are you a hardcore PS fanboy? If you are, show me what games you've been playing, because I would love to see it, because I don't believe you. All right, guys, happy Friday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.